You can always get a hold of us at Ben and Kelly Show. We got this DM from Tina.
Yeah, she says, hey, Ben and Kelly, want to ask a quick question. My brother-in-law has yet another new girlfriend, and he wants to bring her to Mother's Day. I already sense a little bit of tone.
Hey, listen.
Isn't it amazing how one word can add in such tone? Another. That's the word.
I would, yet. Yeah.
Yet another.
Yet
yes, that's
another.
the phrase.
Right,
Yes. Well, my mother-in-law doesn't like this girl at all. Like, she doesn't think she's going to be around long. Anyways, we are hosting the Mother's Day brunch festivities at our places here. Do we have to tell him not to bring his new girlfriend? What would you do? Is there a healthy compromise that I just can't see at this point? I feel stuck in the middle. Thanks so much.
Wow.
Yeah. It's tough because you want to make sure mom is comfortable and happy at the Mother's Day brunch.
There's always the wild child in the family, right?
If you know that there is going to be something that might cause some stress or anxiety for mom, do you make sure that you run interference and block that from happening?
Can you have your your husband talk to his brother and say, hey, you bring in Candy to our...
Candy is her name that you've given her?
I don't know. Are you bringing Candy to our this weekend?
Well, then you're like, then that almost feels like an invitation, and then he's just like, okay, yeah, and then you're like, yeah, don't.
No, and you're like, doesn't, maybe she should spend Mother's Day with her mom.
That's a good way to spin it.
And then she's like, and then he goes, no,
no, we're going to do a dinner.
Her mom's in jail, so,
Wait, Candy's mom's in jail?
So we can't.
What a crazy
can't really do that.
Created.
I don't know.
No, I feel like, do we just kind of lay the ground rules? Hey, this is just for just for family, immediate family.
But
then if there's another significant other that's been in the picture for a while that's going to be there, then it gets testy.
Right. What if your sister-in-law has a boyfriend they've been dating for a year, but they're not married, and he's coming around, and maybe mother-in-law likes him? Yeah. Yeah, these are all scenarios that we don't know, and we're just kind of throwing out there. So,
listen, if you don't give us enough backstory, we're going to make it up.
We are going to make it up. And Candy, who has a mom
Candy, and she's got a mom in jail,
is just going to come.
So that's why she's going to be coming to spend Mother's Day with you.
Yeah, absolutely. She sees you like a mom.
Oh my!
And maybe they'll get engaged.
What is
at your little function?
That just went 0 to 60 in no time flat.
All right. Well, okay. So if
what's
not
a diplomatic
that,
way
what?
to approach that? What's the diplomatic way?
Obviously, Kelly and I are no help here.
No.
This is where we need your words.
Because I would have just been like, it's fine.
Yeah, and part of me wants to say, almost go to the mother-in-law and say, hey, just, it's just going to be for a couple hours. Let's not worry about it.
Unless.
If you feel comfortable enough with talking to your mother-in-law like that,
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I would like to see.
Yeah, you don't want to. I know she doesn't want to be honest with the brother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. I mean, is it even like her place?
Right.
To be that honest with the brother. Like, no one wants to say, hey, nobody likes your girlfriend.
Right.
And we think you're going to break up soon, so don't bring her. I don't think you can't really say that.
No.
Well, how do we gently make sure he doesn't invite her?
All right. Text us 502-795-1997 or tell us the story of when your brother or sister brought their boyfriend or girlfriend
other and it went sideways
and it ruined the whole event. 502-795-1997. That's our number. We'll take some of your stories coming up. We got this DM from Tina. Kind of feels like she's stuck in the middle where her mother-in-law doesn't really like her brother-in-law's new girlfriend. Doesn't think she's going to be around long. And they're hosting kind of the Mother's Day sort of brunch and festivities this weekend. Wants to know how to approach it.
Yeah, so do we tell like the brother-in-law, hey, don't bring the girlfriend? Brad, the love physician, says it'll cause more drama if she's not invited than if she is invited. Dealing with people you don't like for a couple of hours is what being an adult is all about. I've been married for 16 years. There have been several occasions where I didn't want to be around the in-laws and they didn't want to be around me. It's easier to fake a smile if you get a good buzz going before you get there.
Okay, now
have the mimosas flowing.
Have the complete opposite now point of view from Trina. I don't believe in sugarcoating anything. Go get a donut. Don't want her there. The mom doesn't want her there. Just simply say, sorry, not sorry. No one likes her. She ain't welcome.
Oh my God. See, we're trying to be a little bit more diplomatic about that. Oh, boy.
Tony says, look, this happened to me multiple times. No one liked my sister-in-law. We all just kind of ignored her. It was so bad and so awkward that she just stopped coming to events.
Just froze her out.
Wow.
Oh, dang.
Now, Lisa says the mom just needs to kind of step up. Tell the mom, and maybe this is something for Tina that's like, hey, I would, if you don't want her there, maybe you could suggest that. Because Lisa says, after my son broke up with his last girlfriend, I just flat out told him that I'm not meeting anymore until he knows it's going somewhere. He wasn't upset, and he has respected the rule.
Okay. That's a good rule. I mean, it's kind of awkward to bring a significant other around, like the whole family at like, a family event, unless you feel like the relationship has legs and there's going to be a future.
All right. Now, which one's this? Is it Nikki, Sarah? Is it Kelly? Which one is this?
Which one are you? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That could be.
Now, she wasn't here last. Now, she wasn't here last week, was she? No.
This wasn't the one from Christmas, right?
Right. Exactly. Amber says, no, it's her place to say something to the brother-in-law because it's being held at her house.
Oh, she's the hostess, so that's her job.
So she's got to do that. She says this is for moms and their moms, and the girlfriend can go spend Mother's Day with her mom or somewhere else. Just be straightforward with brother-in-law.
Well, in the backstory that we created, her name is Candy and her mom's in jail. So that was going to be the excuse of why she could come.
Listen, we have no idea. She could be a very lovely person. We don't know.
She could. We have no idea. We just made it up. Trina, she'll get the hint, be gone soon like they suspect. Maybe the next yet another girlfriend will fit in.
All right. So, look, you got to understand when you text our show, when you call our show, when you listen to the show, we basically take whatever you text us or say to us as truth. So when you text in and say, hey, look, I'm a therapist, we're just going to assume that you're licensed and you're very good.
And you're now our resident expert.
Now you're our expert. So we got a text that says, I'm a therapist who always encourages couples that blood deals with blood. In other words, even though the daughter-in-law is coming from a good place with good intentions, her husband needs to be the one to address the situation since it's his family. Okay. He grew up with them. So he, quote, speaks the same language as his family.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because then I wouldn't have to be the one dealing with it.
Yeah.
Defer.
Yeah, right. Just
pass
defer.
It off. Pass the buck.
Just defer. All right. Like that. Thank you. So, and then we got another text.
And they are licensed. Okay. Then you're our expert.
Again, we're just taking it at face value.
Right. And we're not licensed at all.
All right. Well, hey, good luck. If something crazy does happen, just let us know. But I think I like the idea of getting in front of it, maybe having the mom address it with your brother-in-law or having your husband, which I suggested out the gate. Let's not forget that.
Oh,
your husband suggests that?
We sure did. Just let him deal with it.
Yeah.
But okay. But are the men typically the ones that are best at handling that?
Sometimes
that's why to us.
But sometimes it's just a little bit more cut and dry.
And then he doesn't really think about it too much, and he can deal with the drama.
Yeah, especially if it's brother and brother, be like, bro, just don't bring her, and it's fine.
Like that, bro, just don't bring her. That's all I need to say.
Yeah.
Case closed.
There it is. All right. Well, hey, good luck. Let us know how it all works out, and happy Mother's Day early to you all. All right, there it's diving into the DMs.